Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. I am a small businessman at ground zero. I don't need Obama, the Fed, economists, or the media to tell me how the economy's doing. I live it. And I'm telling you, we're all being lied to. The economy's not getting better, it's getting worse. And the November jobs report is a phony, a fraud, all part of the continuing Obama scam. Back in late 2007 and early 2008, I publicly predicted numerous times that we were entering the deepest recession since the 1929 Great Depression. At the exact moment I wrote about this, Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke was testifying in front of Congress that the economy was fine, we were not in recession, and there was little threat of a serious economic decline. It turned out he was dead wrong about everything, and I was right. A small businessman always knows. And he knows more than a big shot head of the Fed. In my national best-selling book, The Ultimate Obama Survival Guide, I predicted all of this. The decline of the economy, the death of jobs, the disaster of Obamacare, and the murder of the middle class. It's all happening in front of our very eyes. Here's what I know. We have a jobs disaster on our hands. The numbers are sobering. Yet the mainstream media is reporting the November jobs report as if happy days are here again. Every media headline reports a fantastic jobs report. And establishment D.C. Republicans are so dumb, so ignorant, so cowardice, they accept government-manipulated numbers as fact. The truth is, it's all a lie. Obama propaganda, a massive cover-up, a Ponzi scheme aided and abetted by the Obama-adoring, Kool-Aid drinking mainstream media. First, are the numbers even real? We recently found out in that run-up to the 2012 presidential election, Census Bureau employees purposely reported hundreds of thousands of new jobs that did not exist. They created a false narrative that the economy was improving to fraudulently re-elect Obama. So what makes you think that's not still happening? Why would you believe the jobs report from the same government that told you if you like your health insurance, you can keep it? Lie. Obamacare will make your insurance rates go down. Lie. And more recently, the Obamacare website is now fixed. Lie. Why would you believe anything coming from an Obama administration so corrupt that it actually sent the IRS to intimidate a stage 4 cancer victim within days of his appearance on Fox News to criticize Obamacare because he just lost his health insurance? But let's assume the 7% November unemployment number the national media is touting is accurate. Well, why is it the same media also reporting the government's own U6 measurement at 13.2%? That's the unemployment combined with the underemployment, a stat that every expert agrees is the more accurate picture of true unemployment. If a Republican was president, the 13.2 figure would be trumpeted in every single headline. But this is only the start of the Ponzi scheme. Assuming that over 200,000 new jobs were in fact created in November, why doesn't the media report on what kind of jobs are being created? Are these jobs that pay enough to live a middle-class lifestyle and feed your family? Or are they crummy part-time jobs that don't even allow employees to eat without receiving food stamps? The answer, of course, is the latter. Once analyzed in detail, November's jobs numbers will undoubtedly be exactly the same as the rest of 2013. Respected economist and author John Lott reported recently that 96% of the jobs created in this Obama economy since January are crummy part-time jobs. Respected billionaire businessman and publisher Mort Zuckerman disagrees. He says it's only 88% of the jobs created this year under Obama that are crummy part-time jobs. So no matter which figure you believe, the Obama recovery is a mirage. This economy is only doing well if you want a job at McDonald's. Even worse for taxpayers, of the jobs government claims to have created, which I don't believe in the first place, almost half are government jobs. Folks, Obama is using your taxpayer money to create government jobs that actually hurt the economy and raise your taxes. Your typical government employee collects more money in retirement than they ever made in their 20 years of working. 40 years of retirement, more money than 20 of working. Every government job is a gigantic net loss for taxpayers. This is a disaster. This is one of the major factors for how America wound up $17 trillion in debt with a massive unfunded liability for government employee pensions. We desperately need private sector jobs, not more government jobs. But this isn't a mistake. This is a plan. Obama's brilliant. He wants more and more government jobs because government employees will always protect their jobs by doing Obama's bidding, including reporting fraudulent jobs numbers at the Census Bureau or the Labor Bureau, or persecuting Obama's critics at the IRS. And of course, those same government employees will always vote Democrat and pay union dues, which then turn into bribes that fund Democratic candidates. How bad is the private sector economy under Obama? A new study shows 41 out of 50 states have lost private sector jobs with Obama as president. But even that doesn't tell the full story. I'll make an educated guess that 80% of the few private sector jobs actually created under Obama belong to big business. Obama's policies have purposely rewarded his backers in big business while gutting small business, the economic sector where Americans can actually achieve upward mobility. If you want people to be self-sufficient, you got to reward and encourage small business. If you want people to become dependent on government, create a crony capitalist system that puts government in bed with big business. Small business drives the American dream. Like my dad, David Root, who went from a butcher to a butcher store owner and then put his 2 children through Ivy League University. Jobs at McDonald's, Home Depot, and Walmart may be a great place to get a start, but only a socialist like Obama, whose goal is to make everyone dependent on big government by wiping out the middle class, would consider creating low-paying jobs for big business a success. Next, of course, Obama dreams of giving amnesty to 10 to 15 million illegal immigrants, guaranteeing, due to competition, nothing but low-wage jobs for decades to come. More good news for big business, more bad news for you. Lastly, the biggest media scam of all is allowing Obama to report unemployment as improving, when the major reason for an improved unemployment number is due to people dropping out of the labor force to go on welfare, food stamps, and disability. In October, a record 932,000 people simply stopped looking for work. That's what causes each month's drop in unemployment. It isn't jobs created. It's lost souls giving up because it's impossible to find a job in Obama's America, or it simply pays more to sit at home collecting welfare. Facts don't lie. Along with the U6, the real unemployment number that matters is the labor force participation rate. It is at the lowest level since the 1970s. The population of America has increased by 16 million in the past 7 years, but there are 1.1 million less people working. More Americans now receive entitlements that work full-time. More Americans are on food stamps than the population of Spain or Greece. The 46 million Americans in poverty is twice as large as the population of Syria. The truth is, America is experiencing an Obama Great Depression. Obama is the greatest jobs killer in the history of the United States. And things will only get worse from here. They'll spiral downward. Or do you think a bad economy with no jobs would get better now that Obamacare has been unleashed on the nation? Obama's attacked business with $1.8 trillion in new regulations for next year, massive new Obamacare taxes, dramatic increases in the cost of health insurance, and to top it off, millions of individuals and small businesses are losing their insurance altogether. And in the midst of all of that, you thought the economy would improve? You believe the lies, fabrications, and manipulations coming from this administration? I've got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. Things are getting worse, not better. But Obama, the Fed, government economists, and the Obama-adoring mainstream media cannot tell you the truth, or we'd have rioting, unrest, and perhaps even revolution in the streets of America. So they just keep lying and denying and manipulating while sending out government checks like candy to soothe the masses. So the greatest Ponzi scheme in world history continues unabated. I'm Wayne Allyn Root. War for personal liberty. Enjoy your family and friends for the next 3 weeks. Rest up. We'll fight to save America in the new year, 2014. Until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and God bless America.